Kia ora. My name is Rafael Castillo from TechDojo, and today we are going to do a deep dive session in mobile automation testing, and I will help you to build your own automation framework in 9 simple steps. Before we get started, some of the prerequisites of what you will be needing for this tutorial. I strongly recommend you to use iOS operating system as a baseline, because this will enable you to do both major platforms in mobile, which is Android and iOS. In my case, I will be using MacBook Pro M2. And of course, we need to have installed Node.js in our operating system. Now, you're welcome to use either Windows or Linux operating system, but you will have a limitation that you will only be able to work with Android OS unless you're using some cloud services. A quick disclaimer: the purpose of this tutorial is not to go too much into the concepts. Is 100% practical exercise, and feel free to flip me a message or leave a comment in the comment section. Be happy to answer some of these theoretical questions if you may have. Now, let's walk through the agenda for this particular tutorial. As I said, 9 steps. Step number 1 is getting Appium server set up on your local environment. Then we will be setting up some of the Android dependencies. And Appium has something called Appium Inspector. What Appium Inspector does is enables you to interact with different mobile app components. And this is how you get the different reference to the elements, so you can perform actions like click or send text, etc. Then we need to set up our own automation framework, and this is just the skeleton. For this, I'll be using Java, Cucumber, and dependency injection with a framework called Pico Container or Pico Factory. Step number 5. We need to have a quick sample on how to build our own our first scenario using Cucumber and Gherkin language, of course. Step number 6, implement a Android mobile driver in the framework. Step number 7, implement Android page model. This will allow you to interact with the different app components. Step number 8, we need to start bringing things together. And so far we discussed about how to create your first scenario in Cucumber, and then how to implement page object model using Android driver. Now in step number 8, we are bringing the two together, and we will be running our first test. Step number 9, as you know, in any other testing project, you will also need to do some data management. For this, we will be creating synthetic data using some Faker libraries in Java. And there you go, folks. These are our 9 steps for us to build our automation framework right from scratch. See you in the next video to set up our Appium server in our local environment.